Good morning, this is Jay with another commutational vlog. Yeah, as you can see, weather is still gray, and you might have noticed that, yeah, the Swiss weather is typically not the best weather on the planet. It's like gray a lot, and it comes from the lake. So don't believe the advertisement pictures that you get to see in your travel brochures, because yeah, there's a lot of fog and rain in Switzerland, right? So that's like the typical weather, and so be prepared. If you come to Switzerland, you definitely have to take your umbrella with you, right? Always. You never know. Yeah, so I've been working on that marketing concept, and basically I was checking the statistics yesterday or today. They came like the resume via email, and the funny thing is it doesn't work out, right? So my marketing assistant told me, yeah, like the headline is not good enough. And I was saying, yeah, why? And so she said, yeah, stop the campaign. It's just wasting money. I mean, I was investing $50. I mean, that's not like too much for advertisement, right? I invested $50. Not quite, almost 48 or something. And yeah, we reached around 4,600 people with our advertisement, and I think 3,800 interacted with it. Not interacting, but there's like a difference between impression and delivery. I'm not quite sure what the difference is on Facebook. So yeah, 3,000 people, and I think like 1% were clicking on the ad, but no one is signing up. So that was quite interesting to see that people are not willing to sign up for that. On the other hand, I think if you do a webinar or something, or like timed contents, yeah, it would be nice. 미친 독일 사람. Yeah. So you have to plan ahead, right? So just holding a webinar without knowing if there will be any attendees, I'm not quite sure whether this makes sense, right? So the idea was, if I hold a webinar where you have to register for, you would know how many people would come in beforehand, and not have the problem that you would be holding a webinar without anyone attending, right? That's like the difference between the live streaming concept, where you just hold your live stream, and if there's eventually people, you would interact, and if not, then you just have produced like YouTube contents, right? That's like a different way of seeing it. And the webinar thing is more like a direct sales concept, but it does not mean necessarily that it must be sales content, right? So these are the two different kind of approaches, as I realized so far. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what it would be the best thing to do. Like, focus on the live streaming and just continue growing a live show, and as Luria calls it, peppering in some webinars for like more interested people, right? Or would it be better to yeah, just focus on like sales pitch webinars, or just like timed webinars with attendees. That would be like a different concept, right? So anyways, this is like a very interesting, yeah, let's call it a journey, right? Marketing journey. And it's really interesting to watch what happens with these approaches. So this is very, and sometimes it's like frustrating, right? Because you give the effort and try to make things work and they don't work out. So then you always have like the bad feeling of something went wrong, right? So this is kind of interesting to me, at least. I don't know how you feel about this, or if any one of you actually produced live content and like contents in that way. I mean, like many of the Africans are doing live contents as well, so they will feel about or can feel with me with the live content thing, and maybe even with the streaming without any viewers. But it's like different, right? If you make like a gaming stream and you stream a game and no one comes, yeah, then you would have had fun playing a game, right? But if you want to do like a professional broadcast and deliver some content and no one is there to interact, yeah, then it would be like a little bit awkward, because yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so the webinar thing, I think the sales pitch thing is one thing I have to develop. I have to focus more on the development of the product and the concept. This is maybe something I'm too fast with, right? I'm too fast with. This is like maybe the biggest like trait and character that I have, that I try to push it fast because I know I get bored with it, right? So pushing it fast, trying to realize it, like no matter what, how, right? But this is maybe not something that will work out because the product doesn't look like it should look like, right? So how can I explain that? Yeah, so like focusing on producing it fast will have the problem that it doesn't have like a quality look, or maybe the concept is not thought through properly, and so yeah, the overall end product, it doesn't sell, right? So that's what I mean. So like taking more time in developing, creating content, stuff like that, that's always the thing that I don't like to do. I like the execution, right? I like to find a way to execute, but yeah, let's say I like the language, but not the things I want to say, right? So kind of that way. So I'm into the tools, but not into the working. Or yeah, that's, I don't know how to put that. Anyways, yeah. So this is something. I mean, if you grow older over the time. You get to know your character traits, right? And you realize, there's some things you should change if you can, right? But changing your character is like the most complicated thing, most probably. Guys, always cutting into the road. Why is that? Nah, anyways. Yeah, so that's the thing I have to work on myself. Like building up more endurance to plan, to think ahead. That's the same thing when it comes about holidays, right? I don't like to plan ahead. So I have holidays in like 10 days. And I was thinking, oh, maybe let's go to Korea, right? But on the other hand, I'm too lazy to go through the decision process and book a flight and or a hotel. So and I always say, yeah, that's no problem, because I can typically do that like 3 to 4 days in advance would be enough, right? That kind of thinking. Because like thinking ahead and planning, that feels like, that pressures me. I don't like that. It's like, it's not that I'm indecisive in that way, but I always have the feeling of I'll lose my freedom when I decide for something, right? So I cannot change. I hate it. I hate it when I cannot change situation. Yeah. Anyways, come on, guys. Maybe I should start some motivational vlogs, right? Something like that. I realized there's one vlog that has already 8 views, so I'm not quite sure whether people actually like my vlogs or just stumble upon them and realize, this guy is in Switzerland. But anyways, right, so I get like views from Germany and from Switzerland. South Korea is number 1. Maybe I should put in more Hangul. Oh, maybe I should address my Korean viewers more. 한국 사람들이 안녕하십니까? JayK입니다. 이 영상 좋아하시면 구독해 주세요. Right? So please subscribe if you like the videos. I don't know, I have to look it up if that is right. So 좋아하시면, yeah, when you like my broadcast. Is it Jeongsang? I always, when I read that, I know the word is video, but I can't remember for myself. Every time I get stuck with that stupid word. Do you know that there is like these words you never can remember and you don't know why? That's so interesting. Alright, we're getting close to the office. So it's time to end the broadcast. No viewers today as always, but I don't mind. I just keep continuing doing this, and as you see, I'm the lazy guy. I'm just broadcasting live with my driving studio. That's very funny. Alright, see you soon. Subscribe, comment below, and see you on the next vlog. Bye bye.